Okay, once again a little too large. Scale her down. Okay. Now we're going to have to be careful with this because we've got a lot of white that's still left, and you can also see we've got that border around there. We're going to want to delete that. Alright, so if we go in, maybe we can clean this up some more. Select similar and carefully delete. It's not going to be perfect. Let's undo that and Control D or deselect. Just lower the tolerance a little so we can select a closer range fan to this shade of white. Let's go with similar, and there it shouldn't delete as much. And then of course we can go in and subtract from selection the areas that we don't want deleted. Alright, but you already know how to do that, and we're just going to have to go with this so you get the concept of the design. Alright, so Control X, and we'll just leave it at that. Oh great, even more. Actually that's kind of artsy in its own way, but okay, let's move on. I thought there was something else. Okay, well let's just pull some of these other ones in and just kind of working with, actually we're not even working it yet, but with the natural theme here, just pulling this harp. Select similar carefully. That was too much. Undo that last one. Control Alt Z or Command Option Z. Lower tolerance to 1 and select similar. Okay, and go ahead and select inverse. And since I'm just dragging this in here, we'll just save this so that way we have it. It's not perfect, but we don't really have time to go ahead and fix every little detail right now. Just getting you the overall main design process going on here across to you. Alright, let me just take another look. Okay. Just pulling some other options quick. I think we have too many options, but we'll just work with it. Whoa, tolerance of 1, we're going to want it a little larger than that. Using the magic wand tool can be good when you have experience because you can just go ahead and adjust the tolerance, and often that will just help you get fast selections. Especially when you have clear-cut outlines like this. I love easy selections. It's just a good thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and drag this in also. Alright, I think that's going to do. Oh wait, yeah, I did want these. Okay, we have too many options going on, but that's okay. We'll work with it. Okay. Usually I don't pull in this many, but at least we got everything on here. Okay, so now what you can do is kind of start organizing these into different layer groups. So let's just take these, put them in here. Okay. And of course we can also do like a selection of these layers. Of course I'm pressing shift, so I'll select this one and shift click to select those. We can go to our pop-up menu here and new group from layers and call them foreground animals or whatever. Just give it a name. Just start to organize things some more, which I don't usually do in the design process, but it helps to keep things organized. Okay, and let's just move these back here. Okay, our main butterfly, I kind of wanted to have this as our central object. Let's move this up here. Let's move these down here. Alright, and we're going to have to start hiding layers here. So let's make a new folder. Just call it unused. Maybe we can use them for a different design. So let's scale that down. Okay. It's still quite busy right now, so I'm just getting us down to some working elements here. Okay. Just scale this down. So I'm just kind of starting to assemble these into the actual design pattern that I might end up using. Okay, and this is where things start getting fun and interesting. Okay, let's see. So watch as I magically, hopefully, transform this into a real design, which I usually end up doing, so like almost always, just from experience. So let's keep working with this, and let's bring up our backgrounds now. And there's not too much room, but what we can do is move layers around and do some resizing and so forth. So actually, what do we have here? This layer. Okay. Let's see. Let's first of all get us at the viewing res here, full view. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm going to press FF to change screen modes. Sometimes I work in this, usually not when I'm teaching, but I like working in full screen mode sometimes. So let's look at our different backgrounds here. Okay. What we could do is try mixing the blend modes to start getting different lighting effects. So much of it is really about experimentation. You cannot always predict what you're going to do when you go in this design direction. Just kind of gotta dig in and just start designing, start getting somewhere just by getting hands-on practical experience. Okay, that's not too bad. So right now I'm just kind of experimenting, like I said. Just kind of mixing the light from this layer with the other layers. You see how it kind of subtracts into there, just the effect, but you've got that subtle outline. You know, it's things like that that really start to add up. Okay, so maybe let's do something more with this butterfly itself. Let's see. There's two things we could do. We can make this small and, you know, rotate it, put it in the corner, or we can kind of have it as the main thing right here. But what we can also do is layer comps. So right now, let me keep it like this. Maybe bring it over some more even. Or let's offset it. And we can always add layer comps, like I said. Well, for now, why don't we use this, blend it into the background. So let's move it beneath our butterfly layer and just change the blend mode. Okay. Try to remember what it was. That was around multiply. Color bring. Okay. Alright, see how we've got that right there? If we hide the layer, we can see